a moment of clarity for your journey ahead. Hello. Thank you for inviting me to speak into this moment of your life. I understand that right now, work feels heavy, and anxiety about making mistakes is weighing on your mood. It takes courage to reach for encouragement from God's Word, and I want to share some gentle truths that I hope will bring you comfort and new perspective. Let's start with a reminder from the Old Testament that can anchor our hearts when pressure mounts. Psalm chapter 94 verse 19 says, "When the cares of my heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul." It's honest to admit when our hearts feel full of cares. God sees that. He doesn't ask you to pretend things are okay. He meets you right here, in the midst of your anxious thoughts. His consolation, His nearness, is what gently lifts the weight. In times when you fear making mistakes, it's easy to imagine that your worth or peace is defined by getting everything right. But listen to the gentle wisdom from Proverbs chapter 24 verse 16. For the righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in times of calamity. This verse reminds us that even good, faithful people will fall short or make mistakes. What marks our journey is not avoiding every error, but the courage to rise again each time, trusting God's grace is big enough to cover our imperfections. And in the New Testament, Jesus' words invite us to live differently than the world's anxious rhythm. Hear His invitation in Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 to 29. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. When work feels demanding and expectations are high, Jesus invites you to bring every burden to Him. He promises not criticism, but rest, a deep rest that quiets anxious thoughts and steadies you, even in uncertain seasons. Lastly, as you walk through each challenging day, keep this close from Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. This isn't a call to endless striving, but a reminder that God's strength is always available. You don't have to carry the pressures of your work or your fear of mistakes alone. God walks with you, bringing courage and clarity as you need it. If you're able, take a moment this week to quietly talk to God about the pressure you're facing. Invite Him into your worries. He longs to comfort you with His presence and guide you with His wisdom. You are not alone, and your Good Shepherd delights to walk with you through every challenge, even in work's most anxious moments. May His words encourage your heart and renew your hope today. Your next step awaits.